So it's been about 24 hours since we created the video on Baby Doge. So I want to open things up by asking you, how do you feel about this project? And by that, what I mean is, in the long term, do you believe that Baby Doge could do those same monstrous gains that we saw Baby Doge do in the last bull run, where Baby Doge went from a $2 million market cap all the way up to a $1 billion market cap during the euphoric phase of the last bull run. So it quickly did a 500x during the last bull run. So do you believe that Baby Doge has that same potential, or maybe even more potential than that? So once again, in the comments below, I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether you believe that Baby Doge could do those same monstrous gains as Baby Doge. So let's kick things off by looking at the price action of what has happened to Baby Doge over the last 24 hours since we posted that video on it. And once again, I have no affiliations to this particular project here. I do not know the team, so hopefully they have good intentions to stick around for the long haul, because they are in the right narrative and attached to Doge as well. So if they continue to build, they certainly have a lot of potential in my opinion. So once again, I just want to throw that out there. And because of that, nothing in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own research. So jumping back to the price chart here for Baby Doge, we can see that when we covered this project yesterday, it was sitting at about a $454,000 market cap. So this, for round numbers, let's say $500,000 for its market cap, and on the chart it would be roughly around this area right here, and we'll just go ahead and circle it. And it's really good to see that we've been getting a lot of positive price action since then, and since our video there, it's gone up quite a bit. So it went from a $500,000 market cap all the way up to creating a new all-time high of about 2.5 million. So that is a quick 5x since yesterday. So within a 24-hour period, who wouldn't be happy with a 5x? And since then, you have seen some people, of course, take profit, which brought the market cap to about a $1.3 million market cap. But there is a lot of support. It bounced back to about 1.8, and then eventually rebounding quite nicely into over $2 million, which is its current market cap right now, sitting at a $2.2 million market cap. So right now, if we were to look at the chart in greater detail right here, we could see that it bounces roughly in this area right here. So I'll draw circles around it, and that coincides with a market cap of a $1.8 million. So it seems like the $1.8 million right now is the main support floor for Baby Doge here. So I would not be surprised that we see, assuming that this floor continues to serve as the level of support, that it continues to range roughly in the $2 million mark before it gears up for its potential next leg up there. So that would be my immediate, forecast in terms of the possible projection for this project here. But once again, nothing is guaranteed, of course, and because of that, you have to be prepared that in the event that it does have a pullback as well, what are some of the other areas that you might be interested in terms of if one of your goals is to DCA. And just from looking at the chart really quick here, the zone of the next level of support is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 1.2 and to a $1.3 million market cap there. So ideally, what we like to see is that the accumulation happens in about the $2 million range, and then from there on, it gets ready for its next leg up. So short term, that is what I would anticipate there. And what is even more cool was actually I brought this to the attention of the X community really long time ago. So back on July 22nd, I posted about this project when it was only 9 hours old. And you can see right here, I made sure to preface it that this was a brand new high risk, high reward meme coin. So this was the baby version of Doge, and at that time the market cap was only $79,000. So once again, here I made a note that it just came out 9 hours ago, so extremely risky since not much data is on it, and the team as well. So for example, it could rug or go to the moon. So always make sure to do your own research here. So for anyone that got in, roughly around this market cap, and during this, and back in late July, that would have been a quick 25 to 30x, over the last 2 weeks. So, but once again, whether it was a 4x from yesterday all the way through, if you got in really, really early when this post was created back on July 22nd, which resulted in about 25 to 30x, from the time that Baby Doge reached its all-time high of 2.5 million. Those are some really, really good gains to begin with there. So once again, as I mentioned in my previous channels as well, that I'm getting ready to create a private Discord channel, and what I'll be sharing is a lot of these early gems in those Discord, or in that Discord group, prior to making them public as well. So definitely something to keep an eye on. And once again, I'll I'll continue to share that in future videos until it officially launches. But I want to give you the heads up, and if you haven't had the chance already, then feel free to also follow me on X at 100x crypto gems there. So let's go ahead and look at the website for Baby Doge. So for some this is new, for others this might be a little review here, but Baby Doge is the baby version of Doge. So we know that Doge, the main mission of Doge is to flip the Dow Jones, right? So here you have Baby Doge, which is to flip the Russell 2000. So, just to make things very, very simple, the Russell 2000, just think about it as the baby version of the Dow Jones. So how fitting is that, right? You have the daddy version flipping the main Dow Jones, and then you have the baby version flipping the baby version of the Dow Jones. So if you can continue on, it's professionally laid out. The designs are, very, very clean as well, and they're very, very nice. So you could tell that they put in some effort into the website. And of course, if we go and we read what their mission is, we could see it right here, and they lay out very, very clear for us here. So Baby Doge is launching with a clear mission, which is to challenge and ultimately flip the outdated small cap giants of the Russell 2000. So with strong tokenomics, real-time market comparisons, and a rapidly growing community, you have Baby Doge positions itself as a serious decentralized contender. We believe in this baby not just as a meme, but as a movement with the potential to outperform legacy finance and redefine what small cap power looks like there. So once again, with a lot of TradeFi and a lot of retail appeals here. So feel free to have a look at this website in your own time there. So you jump along to their X here. You can see that I believe yesterday they were sitting at about 450 followers. So it's good to see that their following count over the last 24 hours has grown and is currently sitting at 645 followers at this moment here. And one thing that I always appreciate about, especially when it comes to, the X accounts of projects, is whether they're posting regularly. And you could see that, Baby Doge is posting multiple times a day here. So really, really good to see them active there. And once again, in our last video, we compared the potential of Baby Doge to Baby Doge here. So Baby Doge, of course, was one of the darlings in the last bull run of 2021 that saw some crazy gains from about a $2 million market cap all the way to a $1 billion market cap here. So, my question once again at the very beginning is whether you believe that we will see the same thing happen with Baby Doge, where, for example, when you look at Baby Doge back in the last bull run, Baby Doge was sitting all the way down here for a very, very long time. Once again, that was roughly between like a $1 to $2 million market cap. And when the euphoric phase kicked in, it went from, a $2 million market cap all the way up to creating its all-time high of $1 billion. So, some extremely crazy gains in a matter of 1 month. So that is absolutely insane, and that's what everybody here is currently waiting for, is that euphoric phase of this bull run. So once again, in the comments below, let me know if you believe that Baby Doge here has the potential and can do the same crazy gains that Baby Doge did in last bull run, or you're even more optimistic and you believe that Baby Doge could actually outperform what Baby Doge did in the last bull run. And once again, I'll end things up by saying that nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. And crypto is risky, so as much as everything could go to the moon, it could go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. And also, I am not a financial advisor, so if everything sounds good to you, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.